by Fulci, and Evan Carr is doing the producing work today as Mr. Wyatt is not here. We have the second game of your St. Andrews Saints versus the Stanstead Spartans. Saints won big yesterday 10-3 as play is underway. There's a shot, and that's over the glass and off the netting. Saints are in the gray and red, going left to right across your screen. So Parker, yesterday, 10-3 score. I lost count of the number of penalties that there were in that
22
one.
penalties for both teams.
20 penalties. Now you get in the room as you're the manager for the Saints team. Are they envisioning something similar for today, or what was the talk?
They know it's going to be a physical game, and they know there's going to be a lot of stick battles and stuff like that, but they want to stay disciplined and poised throughout the game, take less penalties, and they thought it could have been 10-0 last night. So they hope to stay disciplined.
So a couple of changes on the St. Andrews roster is that Mateo Bates is in net. A call-up will be the backup. Marcus Weber will be in net as well. A couple from the U16 team have been called up. Ben Veach, number 15, and Ryan Murray, number 14. So Saints in the zone. They dump it into the corner. Comes up towards the blue line, kept in by Kieran Dervin. Dervin, he had the hat trick yesterday, plays it in front, and they tried to tip that one in. That went just wide of the cage. Michael Deck chases that down the corner. Nice pinch by the Saints. Finally works its way out. Deck gets it to Lane. Lane is going to drag it back and allow most of his line mates to change. Puck comes all the way below the red line in the Saints zone. And that's kept in momentarily by the Spartans. But Saints break it out. Here's a chance on the left side, driving hard for the net. That was Prudhomme, and he's drawing a penalty as the Saints will go on the power play if they don't score first. They get the extra attacker on. Nifty move shot off the post. That was Finn Kerr. He just kept taking real estate up from his blue line position. Ripped one off the far post. And Saints that close, going up 1-0, but they draw the penalty and will go on the power play.
Yeah, so Saints were really dominant on the power play last night. They scored many goals, and I think they're going to look to do that again today with their second power play unit out now. Sinclair, Prudhomme, Cover, and Kearns and Deposito.
So at 1:46, Max Shepard goes in the box for the Spartans. And the Saints with a great opportunity to jump out early, as they have often done so far in the season. Lucas Prudhomme, Stittsville, Ontario boy, will take the face-off for the Saints. There's a big discussion here at the Stanstead bench. Not quite sure what that's about.
And that penalty is going to be on John Arima.
Sorry, I had the name wrong there, Parker. Thanks for the correction. So John Arima in the box. And it was for slashing. So we'll try it again as the puck went out of play. Prudhomme wins the draw, comes back to Kearns. It's pumped back in the zone by DePlacido. Comes back to Kearns. Kearns lays it down low. DePlacido over on the far side. Back to Kearns. There's a one-timer, but seeing it all the way is goalie Jack Carter, who makes the save. So full change here for the Saints. 1:36 left to go in the penalty. They get the first line back out there again of Deck, Dervin, and Aiden Lane. Deleche and Oliver Turner behind them. Saints win that draw. Deleche will dance to the center of the ice. Gets the return pass. Plays it down low. As the Saints set up again, a very soft. Oh, there's a shot just wide. Very soft box by Stanstead, as they do not cover the points at all.
So
below the dots right now, in fact.
They talked about that last night, and some of the forwards were saying it makes it way harder for them to get scoring opportunities, even though for the defensemen have a lot of open lanes to move through. but the forwards have a challenging time getting to the front of the net.
Well, very difficult to do any passing, east-west passing, with all those sticks in that small area, Parker. So I agree with you that you've got to get some shots from the point and maybe get some traffic in front, get a puck on the stick, get a stick on the puck. As here we see it again, they're basically almost even with the dots, and you can see the Saints are trying to get some traffic in front, trying to get pucks to the net. There's a shot by Kieran Dervin, and that just sails wide left. Aiden Lane tracks it down, plays it to the half wall, comes back to DeLeche at the point. He plays it over to this side. Kieran Dervin now will replace him, and it looks like we're getting a penalty that was right in front of the net, and that looks like it's going to Aiden Lane, so that negates the rest of the power play for the Saints.
Yeah, Aiden Lane's going to the box there. I think that was for a slash as well. And we saw this last night too. A lot of the times when a player goes after the opponent's stick and the stick flies open, the refs are calling it.
So 2:42, penalty Aiden Lane. That brings the face-off all the way back into the Saints zone. So we are 4-on-4 now, just for 6 more seconds. Then the Spartans will go on the power play. Here they come back the other way. Played in front. Puck is off a leg, comes out front again. Stanstead finally settles it down, and they are now on the power play. So Michaud plays it up to the top to L'Italien, who plays it down below. He looks for a return pass. There's a shot. Nice blocker save there off the stick of Michaud. Mateo Bates getting tested early here in this first period. Puck rimmed below the net. Reversing his field is Milo Sudrivi, and he is a big man at 6'7", 217 pounds. Puck kept in by the Spartans. They go cross ice. There's a shot fanned on. Saints not able to clear, however. Still 50 seconds left in the penalty. Stanstead playing it down low. Comes back up top again to Michaud. Michaud, nifty little stick work there on the backhand. Drags it behind the net. He's looking for options. Finally lays that off. They go look cross ice. That was a good stick by Jake DiCapo. He clears it, and the Saints get their change with just 25 seconds left in the penalty. Goaltender starts the breakout, but doesn't quite work for the Spartans. Back come the Saints. Dragging the puck into the zone is Prudhomme. He'll dump it in. And we have a whistle. Went out of bounds off a Spartan stick. So it'll be an offensive faceoff with this for the Saints. Just 11 seconds left in the penalty to Aiden Lane. Lute Sinclair pushes the puck into the corner. It's gathered up by the Spartans, and they have difficulty. The puck is dumped back in, so great job by the Saints as they kill that penalty. Score remains 0-0 as we dip under the 15-minute mark in this game. Again, these teams played here late yesterday afternoon. Looks like we had a hand pass there, and it was a 10-3 score in favor of the Saints. Kieran Dervin leading the way with a hat trick. So Parker, next weekend, you and the St. Andrews team will be going to Indiana. Culver Military Academy, I believe.
Yep, they'll have 2 games against Culver, where they recently played 2 games against Culver here.
Yep.
And they took both there, so they'll be going at their barn next week, and hopefully to get 2 more.
There's a play right in front. Good defensive stick there by the Saints. Jackson Culver, and back they come the other way. Luke Sinclair dumps it in. Prudhomme in pursuit. He gets there first. Prudhomme circling on the backhand. Nice pass up to Oliver Turner. He gets a shot. Rebound. They score!
Jackson Culver.
Beautiful play. Stick work by the Saints. And Jackson Culver continues his tear in that he has scored every one of the last 4 games for the Saints. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 goals in 4 games, I believe, is Jackson Cover.
That's his 16th on the year, and that is his 25th point, reaching the 25-point mark. First junior on the team to reach that milestone this year.
So at 6:17, Jackson Cover continues his magic for the Saints, and again, they jump to an early lead. And boy, that is a nice characteristic to have as a team when you're often on the scoreboard first. There's a great cross-ice pass by the Saints, and off they go again. DeCapo dumps it in. He'll pursue along with Bordeaux. Puck kept in by DeCapo. Bordeaux with the backhand, chips it in front, goes all the way over to the corner. DeCapo again, first one to the puck. And Saints so far very good at winning those one-on-one 50-50 pucks. And of course, that's giving them a lot more offensive zone time as well, as here they come again. Jumping in the fray is Oliver Turner. Turner drag it in the corner, went off a defenseman's leg, and the Spartans picked that up. And picked off by Turner. Turner gets across ice. And a good, great shift there by Turner as he tried to get that over to Bryson Morgan, the goaltender. Ate that up just in time, that being Jake Carter.
And here we have on the ice now, we have Ben Veach, Karskadin, and Murray. And Ben Veach last weekend played with the Saints for their game against Salisbury, and he had an amazing game, great physical presence. The team was very satisfied, so he's back out there again tonight for the Saints.
That's great. Here we have a 2-on-2 going the other way. Michaud plays that ahead. Diving in on the right side, takes a shot, and a great save there. That was Chemrook diving in on the right-hand side, and Mateo Bates standing tall, as that was certainly the best scoring opportunity so far for the Spartans. Saints chip that puck ahead, just a little too far for Karskadin. But they regain possession directly below us here on the red line, and it's dumped in, chased by number 11, Michaud. He takes it behind net, plays it in front, and that's picked off by the Saints going the other way. Ryan Murray on his own. Ryan Murray keeps those legs moving, drags it into the corner, and he eventually loses the puck, and it's played ahead by Max Shepard. Saints pick that off in the neutral zone. Carried in, nice play there by Kieran Dervin, gets it in front, nice pass, they shoot, and just shooting wide was Aiden Lane. Another great chance for the Saints. There's a shot. They're going to get another penalty here against the Spartans. That'll go against number 2, Max Shepard, for interference, I would imagine. Yeah. Cross-checking, I beg your pardon. So Max Shepard in the box. So Max Shepard in the box at 8:34. Saints had a partial power play earlier, but then they took a penalty, so didn't score there. There's a shot off the pad. Oh, nicely kept in there by Deleche, using his feet to knock that puck down. Saints maintain possession. Dervin playing the defensive position now, gets it back at the circle. He'll drag it around. Lots of space between the circles and the blue line. Lets that off to Deck, who tries to go cross ice. And there you were talking about it, Parker. Lots of sticks and traffic in that slot area as the States bring it back. Oh! Score! What a pass and what a better shot. Michael Deck. Very Ovechkin-like timer right from the dot. And Saints are up 2.
Michael Deck, number 16, born in 2007 from Mississauga, Ontario.
And Saints are up 2.
Michael Deck, number 16, born in 2007 from Mississauga, Ontario, notches his 24th goal of the year and his 53rd point on the year, which leads the team in both points and goals. So he's been very productive for the Saints this weekend, notching 2 assists and a goal last night and all year.
So 9-14, Michael Deck joins Jackson Culver as goal scorers for the Saints. So far, as we just hit the halfway mark of this first period, Saints up 2-0. And they gain the zone again. Saints are hungry for more. They go cross ice again, looking for the same kind of shot on the other side. Didn't quite get through, but they maintain possession in the Spartan zone. Spartans break that out. Ryan Dwyer, nifty pass through the center of the ice looking for Bell, was just behind him, but dumping it in the rest of the way is Dwyer. Rimmed around to the half wall. That's picked off momentarily by Dwyer, but Saints come up with it and lose it in the neutral zone. Puck is chipped into Saints zone. Out of his net to settle that down is Mateo Bates, who, other on that one shot about 2 minutes earlier, really hasn't had a lot of work. Saints in the partial change get caught momentarily. That's DeChâtelet who brings it in. The puck comes over the blue line. Spartans will have to retreat. They get that over to Michaud. Michaud dumps it in. And Saints will try to break out again, and they do. That's a clean breakout for the Saints. Carrying the puck up is Bordeaux. They go cross ice. The puck was bouncing for DeCapo. Finally works it in the corner. There's a shot! Bryson Morgan, puck just ended up on his stick. He didn't hesitate at all, one-timed it, and a beautiful goal for Bryson Morgan.
Bryson Morgan, born in 2008 from Zephyr, Ontario, notches his 6th goal of the year, 2nd of the weekend, and his 18th point.
So Bryson Morgan scored yesterday. He scores again today at 10:46 here of the first period. So certainly a great stats day for a lot of Saints this weekend, in that they are cashing in on their opportunities for sure so far this afternoon. Puck is taken by the Saints again as they drag it into the zone. That's Bordeaux. And Saints are just very quick to the puck here today. They've come out of the gate flying. There's a shot on the short side. And I think that went over the... no, it was stuck on the mesh. So there'll be a face-off to the right of goaltender Mateo Bates.
And this
sorry, Parker. Go ahead.
This is the Saints' 26th game of the year, and they've only notched 3 losses. So that would make their record 22-3-1 tie against Bishop Kearney earlier in the year here at Labriere Family Arena.
Yeah, it's been a great year for the Saints. I mean, most years tend to be, but this year, I find this year they are strong top to bottom. Front end, back end, goaltending. Not many weaknesses with this year's team. They're probably the deepest team I can remember.
And there's Ben Veach with another big hit.
Yep. So directly below us, dancing through, is Dylan Orr. He dumps it in. And again, as we talked about yesterday, those St. Andrews goalies, very familiar with playing the puck outside their net, and that is such a help to their defensive core. As the puck is chipped behind the Saints zone, chasing that down is Ben Veach. They get it to the blue line, but not out. And DeLeche finally settles it down. And the puck is brought out, and off they go. Karskadin gets it just inside the blue line, but no further, going back the other way. Dwyer gets the puck in his skates. Saints will pick that off. Oh, and that's off a shin pad, kept back in the zone. Nice check there from the Saints. That was number 6, Austin Gow, taking his man. Puck is down the ice, and we're going to have an icing with 7:22 left to go here in the first period. Score is 3-0 in favor of the Saints.
Saints have an early 3-0 lead, and we mentioned yesterday that they often get on these big leads early, but yesterday they had 1 goal in the first period, but this time they have about 3 goals in just over 10 minutes. So
And back they come. Michael Deck. Nifty move there. Just loses the puck. Puck is played in front. No one there, though. Comes over to this side. Kept in by the Saints. There's in lane with a shot. That's right off a shin pad, but he comes up with it below the red line. Plays in front. Shot! Great opportunity for Michael Deck, but that one stopped. There's another shot. That might have hit the post. And Saints with all kinds of chances. They'll start again. Whoa, Kieran Dervin. My goodness. Stick handling like he's in a phone booth. Plays that in front. He was looking for Aiden Lane. It's kept in by number 17 of the Saints. Connor Dervin is jumping into the rush. Puck finally comes back the other way. Nice back check by Kieran Dervin. Playing both sides of the puck here this afternoon. Dervin, little flip pass ahead, looking for Michael Deck. Back to get it is Miloza Draven. And he is a monster of a man as he starts the breakout. The puck is cleared down the ice. Icing's waved off as Nathan Crane is the first one to get there. He's taken down by Finn Kearns. Puck is played in front. Off the boards, kept in by the Spartans. Blocked. And finally settled down. Saints are off again. Pass over to Luke Sinclair. Sinclair dumps and chases. And puck is along the wall. Two Saints, two Spartans battling out. Saints come up with it. Ooh, taking a stick there was Jackson Culver. No call. And that one smarted. He still holding his face mask back. We go the other way. The shot, they score! And nice two-way passing play there by the Spartans. Eventually deposited into the back of the net. And that's Zachary Michaud, the captain. So Saints are not happy with that non-call on Culver.
Yeah, Zachary Michaud, number 11, the captain, buries that one to make it 3-1 for the Saints.
14:41, Zach Michaud gets the Spartans on the board. And they get the puck in the zone again. It's played in front. That is picked off by number 2, Max Shepard, and clears the zone to Chalet. Dumps it in the rest of the way. And Saints will try to break it out. It's directly behind the net. 2 players down, comes back to the point. Shepard settles it down. He takes a shot. Oh, that was tipped just wide. Didn't miss by much. And Saints finally cleared the zone. Puck is played ahead, and that was a forward hand pass, so we'll have a face-off on the offside dot here directly below us. So, quick first period here so far, particularly compared to yesterday where we probably would have had 10 penalties by now. So, game moving at a little quicker pace. Saints win that draw. Comes back to Austin Gow, goes over to Connor Dervin, who dumps it in. In pursuit is Ryan Murray. He gets a stick on it, so the Saints gain possession. Karskadin is taken down. Oh, and there is a check from behind, and that is going to be a penalty against the Saints. Yeah, it's going to be number 14, Ryan Murray. So, 4th penalty of the game here so far at 15:45. Ryan Murray going in the box for the Saints. Well, it looks like we're kind of slowly creeping back into the kind of game we had yesterday, Parker.
It's been a lot of physicality still, and they saw that. That was a pretty blatant hit. It was in the open. Refs could see it, so I see why they called that one.
Saints clear the puck down the ice. It was Luke Sinclair. Back to get it is Dylan Orr. Orr right through the center of the ice. Headman's that puck. It's turned over right at the blue line. And they'll have to start from the red line now, as taking the puck at pace is Sheridan. I beg your pardon, that's Polasek. Drags the puck below the red line. Spartans come up with it. Play it back to the blue line. It's kept in. They'll play it down low, play in front, and a good stick there by the Saints. But it's kept in by the Spartans slot area, and there's a good save by the goaltender right from the slot area. Mateo Bates standing tall, making that save. 55 seconds left to go in the penalty to Ryan Murray. Puck is dumped into the Saints zone, but they clear it right back out. Reversing is Latalia, all the way down below his circles, and nice back check there by Kieran Dervin. That's twice so far this game that he's stripped the puck coming from behind, and as a result, the Saints clear the zone. So Dervin, the complete player so far here in this first period for the Saints. Puck is rimmed hard around all the way to the other side. Shot in front. Oh, and there was a great opportunity. Number 13, Ryan Dwyer with the backhand. And that went just wide. Only 5 seconds left in the penalty now. Puck all the way down the ice. Lucas Prudhomme, only one there for the Saints. Now he gets support. And the puck is cleared, flipped high out of the zone. It's bouncing. And great job by DeLeche to not only settle that puck down, but look at those skating skills there. My goodness. One-man breakout. Gets it over this side to Luke Sinclair. Tried to get in front. There's a shot. Oh, just missing was Lucas Prudhomme. Saints very dangerous at 5-on-5 here. They dumped the puck. We're inside 2 minutes now. As the breakout doesn't work, Saints keep that in. There's the backhand off the post or crossbar by Prudhomme. We could hear that ringing all the way up here. So since this penalty has been killed by the Saints, they've had a couple of great scoring opportunities. They'd love to get one more in this last minute. So puck is being held up just outside the blue line here. Saints finally get possession. They chip it ahead. Lots of traffic, and chasing that down finally is Austin Gow. Saints have solid possession now, and here they come, charging through the ice. They gain the zone plate to the high slot. That's picked off by number 25. Don't have his name on my score sheet. And reversing his field is Logan Foote. He was a goal scorer yesterday as well. Jackson Bell will backhand chip, gets the puck to the red center ice line, but no further. Puck finally comes back to the Saints. They'll try again. Rink wide pass to Bordeaux. Bordeaux takes his man down after he chips it towards the goaltender. And great check by Bordeaux. And I don't believe we have any penalties off of this. 17.5 seconds left to go. Big offensive face-off here for the Saints. And I can see here, Parker, we've got some familiar faces in the front row, some St. Andrews College students that bring the energy. And they are sitting directly across from this face-off. Kieran Dervin pumps it into the corner. It's chipped high off the glass and almost into the aforementioned spectators. So we'll do it again with 13.7 seconds left to go in the period. So Dervin wins the draw. It's picked off and come back the other way is Ryan Dwyer. Dwyer with the shot. That's off the defenseman's leg, goes into the corner. Stays below the red line, and the buzzer will go just as the goaltender, Mateo Bates, makes a nice glove save. But after one, our score is 3-1 in favor of the Saints. Jackson Cover, Michael Deck, and Bryson Morgan scoring. Zach Michaud responding for
40. $27. $27. $5.
Check, check.
Check, check. I can hear you.
I can hear you too. All right. Hello, everyone. We are back for the second period of hockey between St. Andrews First Hockey Saints and Stanstead College Spartans. It is a 3-1 lead for the Saints. Let's see what they can do to continue this lead. Here's Michael Deck at center ice. He's going to go cross ice looking for Lane. It goes off the boards right over the middle for Dervin. Dervin in forehand, backhand, Lane scores! Oh, it took Saints 11 seconds to get on the board in this period.
Well, there was again some of that unselfish play that we've seen as the Saints put one in, as you said, Parker, in 11 seconds. And the player that set that up is actually our player profile of the game. And that is Kieran Dervin, number 9 for the Saints. He's from Ottawa, Ontario, class of 2025. He's an academic merit winner. He also plays on the first lacrosse team. His draft status, well, we talked about it yesterday. Kingston Frontenacs in the 5th round, and the Sioux City Musketeers in the 5th round in the USHL. So Kieran Dervin, who we talked about yesterday, has been off for a while in concussion protocol, has come back with a vengeance. He had the hat trick yesterday. Beautiful assist there on that goal.
Now the Spartans in the Saints' end, they're going to dump that one as John Arima. Now right over the center of the ice, Aiden Lane's going to intercept this one. Aiden Lane's going to look up ice. He's going to shoot it up, and Michael Deck will win this race. No icing called. Carter came out and played that one. He's going to shoot that one around. Aiden Lane's going to chip it. Michael Deck will have it behind the Spartans' net. Drops it off for Lane. Lane surveying his options on the left wing. Ooh, nifty move on his defender. Went for the centering pass. That one was intercepted by Crane. Now Gow looking for Cover, but Cover missed that one. Now L'Italian here on the right side. That's going to be chipped up by Chemrock. Now Austin Gow. Saucer it over. Good breakout by the Saints here. Cover moves through the zone on his backhand. Jackson Cover put the moves on his defender, but Carter will come out with this one. Prudhomme on the boards in a battle here. Cover is going to chip it out to the blue line for Connor Dervin. Connor Dervin shot off the leg of Sinclair. Now Spartans have possession in their own end. Prudhomme, good battle there to keep it in. Great job by Prudhomme. Prudhomme has a shot. Glove save by Carter.
Yeah, nice save by Carter there. And looks like we're going to get a penalty after the whistle. Stick was broken right in half. And going towards the penalty box for the Saints is number 7, Lucas Prudhomme.
And is there a penalty there for the Spartans as well, or?
Not that I see. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't see the play. I know Prudhomme's stick was broken on the play. But regardless, at 2:03 here of the second period, Lucas Prudhomme in the box for the Saints.
Now here's Morgan to face it off with Oliver Plante. Now DeSchultz on the right side. DeSchultz going to send it wing to wing. Now Aaron Tripp gives it to the blue line defender, Dylan Orr. Intercepted by Cooper Bordeaux. Carter, number 30, the goaltender for the Spartans, to come out and play this one. And here comes Dylan Orr. Dylan Orr, a commanding defender for this Spartans team. Now Aaron Tripp. Aaron Tripp, shot, blocked by Oliver Turner. Oliver Turner is going to have this one. 2 Spartans on him. Spartans come out with this one. Now to the blue line to Orr. Dylan Orr now finds Chip. Dylan Orr, slapper, saved by Mateo Bates.
Yeah, Saints defender doing a good job keeping that pathway clean for the goaltender Bates to see the puck. And here we go again after the whistle. I know the officials are trying to keep control of this one, but it just seems to be an endless parade of players to the box. So this time it's Oliver Plant in the box for Stanstead.
Yep, Oliver Plant picked up 2 yesterday.
So that's at 2:57 here of the second period.
Oh, and it seems Oliver Turner has went to the box for the Saints as well. Stanstead wins this draw. Now centering pass, shot.
Oh,
that
what
one's
a
going to
shot.
be in. Number 27, Chemrock, buries that one.
That was a beautiful shot by Chemrock, just under the crossbar. And that gets the complexion of this game changed completely around. As you know, it seems the Saints have been absolutely dominating. You look up at the clock now, and it's only a two-goal spread. So that's at 3:05 here of the second period.
Yeah, we've had 2 goals in 3 minutes here.
Beautiful shot by Chemrock, though. Nothing the goaltender could have done on that one.
Now Kieran Dervin. On the boards, Finn Kearns. There's going to be a stoppage here.
I don't know what that was about. Looks like they're going to do it all over again from center ice. No. In fact, they're bringing it all the way back to the Stanstead zone. I didn't quite see that, Parker. I don't know the rationale for that.
Dervin to face it off with Michaud. Dervin wins this one to Kearns. Kearns at the blue line, looks for Dervin, intercepted there by Ryan Dwyer. Dervin over center ice. He's going to regroup here, get it to Deposito. Deposito, quick turn up ice. He's going to backhand it over, and that one's going to be pushed in by number 7, Logan Foote. Finn Kearns behind the net for the Saints. One-man breakout finds Dervin on the right side. Kieran Dervin, good job on his backhand. Saucered it to Lane. Lane had a great shot there off the pad. Kearns, he went for the one-timer, and that one's going to be blocked. Now puck sitting in center ice. Michaud's moving quick with it. Now Chemrock. Shot deflected. Great save by Bates covering the deflection. Lane finds Dervin on the left side. Kieran Dervin is going to send it over the middle pad. Save by Stanstead goalie.
Boy, long shift for this first line of the Saints.
Aiden Lane one-timed it off the boards. Now Kieran Dervin with it behind the Spartans' net, and that's taken away by Michael Milo, the big D-man. Now number 7, Logan Foote. He's going to take his time, find Chemrock. Chemrock, that one's blocked by Austin Gow, number 6. Puck in front. One-timer, great save by Bates. Aiden Lane, quick turn. Aiden Lane regrouping here. Captain of the Saints commanding the charge. Going to show patience here. Finds Austin Gow. Austin Gow goes cross ice. Looking for Dervin, but that one was too ahead. Now Milo shoots it up. Austin Gow will have to go back for this one. Backhands it over the center. Karskadin to Veach. Veach, nice move. That one's going to be poked away by number 16, Jackson Bell. Ryan Murray on the forecheck here on John Arima. John Arima, good stick handling there. Veach has it. He's going to send it back into the Spartans' corner. Alex Karskadin now is hooked. 2 Spartans down. Great job by Karskadin. Big battle along the boards here for both teams. Austin Gow on the right blue line. There's a penalty. Yeah, this one's going to be on the Saints here. And I think this one is on Karskadin.
Yep, Karskadin heading to the box for the Saints. Their second penalty of this period. Prudhomme being in there a little bit earlier. So it's at 5:44 here of the second period. Not a lot of 5-on-5 hockey, Parker, so far this second period.
Now Prudhomme to face it off with Oliver Plante. And the Saints, good clear to start off this penalty kill. Jack Carter out for this one. Dylan Orr, like we mentioned, good D-man for the Spartans team. And now here's number 26 to Schultz. Oliver Turner with it now in his own end. And I'm not sure if you noticed this, Norm, but the Spartans actually have 2 captains on their team.
I had not.
Yeah, Michaud and De Schultz, number 26, are both captains.
Wow.
Now Luke Sinclair, good pressure on the D-man Orr. And Oliver Turner's going to find this one. He finds Prudhomme. 1-on-1. Prudhomme's got a head of speed. Prudhomme on the forehand.
Drew the penalty. That might be
Yeah.
a penalty shot. Let's see what he says. No, it doesn't look like it. It's going to be a hold. That was close.
Yeah.
Could have called it either way, I think. Regardless, penalty is going to number 29, Dylan Orr. So 2 penalties apiece for each team so far early in the second period. 6:19. Penalty to Orr.
Dervin and Michaud to face it off in the Spartans' end. Dervin wins this one, but Spartans will come out with it. Now here's Michael Milo moving up quick through the neutral zone. Michael Milo. That one's going to be blocked by Turner. Lane's going to backhand it over to Deleche. Dervin. Kieran Dervin goes end to end here. Rings it around the boards. Oliver Turner gets to Lane over the middle. Lane, nice move. Another one to his backhand, but that one's going to be covered by Jack Carter.
Maybe one move too many.
Yeah.
But they still get the offensive faceoff. So I had a chance between periods to talk to Ryan Murray's dad. Came up here to the booths and said hello. Talked about Ryan being excited, getting called up with the first team again. And we invite any fans to come up here and say hello from the box. And if you have a shout out for us, we'd be happy to do it for you.
Now Spartans, Michaud finds his man, Chemrock. Sends it over the middle to Michaud. Shot. That one's going to be just up. Now Luca Deposito guarding Chemrock. Chemrock. Nice saucer pass over to Milo. Milo shot blocked. That one's going to be into the netting. Good defensive presence there by Kearns to block that one.
Yeah. So another 20 seconds left in the penalty to the Saints player. That being Karskadin, and after that, should no goals occur, the Saints should have the power play for about 45 seconds.
Now here's Cover. Wins it to Deposito. Kearns. Finn Kearns, number 2 from Aurora, Ontario. Good moves there. Finds Morgan. Cover moves up quick. Puck is loose. Carter's just going to elect to cover this one up.
Yeah, good job. He did his job. Got that offensive face-off as now the Saints have exactly 45 seconds of power play.
4-2 here for the Saints. We have a goal from Cover, Deck, and Morgan, and then one from Lane in the second period. And the other way, we have a goal from Michaud and a goal from Chemrock. Yeah, Spartans win this draw. Morgan's going to sauce it to the blue line. Austin Gow now keeps it in. Great balance and core work there. Karskadin's going to send it over the middle. This will be deflected back out to the blue line for Austin. Karskadin and Gow play catch. Karskadin, quick wrister. That one's going to be wide. And Saints will have to exit the zone and regroup. Gow, Karskadin, Bordeaux, Morgan, and DeCapo here for these last 15 seconds of the power play. Here's Austin Gow moving with a head of speed. Austin Gow on his backhand. Gets it to DeCapo. DeCapo tried to get it up to the blue line, but he was checked. Now behind the net, Arima was stuck. Austin Gow, good pinch there, and that puck is cleared.
Ooh.
And he wins the foot race, number 16.
That was interesting because the Saint goaltender was convinced that was icing. He held his hand up, but the Spartan coming out of the penalty box had actually beaten the play, negating the icing call. There's going to be another penalty against Stanstead.
DeCapo right in front. Delayed penalty here. Saints will have some patience here, regroup. Now Dervin. Connor Dervin, big check there. And who's going to the box for Spartans now? This is going to be DeSchultz, one of 2 captains for the Spartans. So
DeSchultz in the box at 8:58. third penalty this period for the Spartans, 5th overall. Saints have had 4 to this period.
And they have that top powerhouse power play line out now. Aiden Lane gets it to Turner. Turner to DeLeche. DeLeche to Dervin. DeLeche, Turner. Dervin with it on the right wing now, going across the blue line. Looked for Lane there right in front. Puck is deflected. That's going to be to a Spartan defender. Not a lot of aggressiveness there by the Spartan defender to go after that one, so Turner will get it and find Dervin at the blue line. Kieran Dervin goes to his forehand along the left wing. He's going to wrap around this net. Find Deck in front. Saucer pass to Lane. Fanned on the one-timer. He had an open net there.
Yeah, they almost got it on the other side of the net there, too, after the rebound behind the net.
Dervin. Deck creeps in. Finds Dervin right in front. Good tie-up there by Max Shepard on Aiden Lane. Lane. Deck. Great one-timer finally. Kieran Dervin. There we go. The Saints bury it after about 4 one-timer attempts on that power play.
Well, Dervin again with that one-timer. That was not a given that he was going to put it in from there, but he made no mistake. And there go the Saints again, 5-2, taking advantage of that power play. Maybe we'll see some 5-on-5 hockey for a spell of time here now.
Karskadin wins this one. Now here comes number 18, Crane. Shoots it over the middle. Ryan Murray has this one. Backhands it to Diplacito. Diplacito finds Veach. Veach is going to dump this one. Here come the Saints to chase. Karskadin gets hit there pretty big by the big defenseman, Michael Milo. That one is shot off the boards. Kearns looks for Diplacito. Puck is bouncing around. Diplacito gets big check there, and that's going to be penalty.
Yeah, no question about that one. Hit from behind, that's Peter Polasek. So I answered my own question. We're going to have more 5-on-5 hockey, and the answer is a definitive no. So that penalty is at 11:27 here of the second period. So very similar to yesterday's game. The longer we go along, the greater percentage of the penalties we've had in the game has just crawled along. And again, the long discussion with the Stanstead coach, and I don't quite get this either.
I think the coach was displeased. It was a little bit of a late call, a few seconds after. Prudhomme looks to win this one. Big tie up there. Good start for Stanstead clearing it. Lucas Prudhomme's going to the box now.
Did you see that?
No.
What occurred? It was definitely behind the play. So we are even again in the penalty department, 3 apiece.
Prudhomme
That's Prudhomme's second for this period.
Him and Milo had some chatter going on before the face-off. I wonder if it has anything to do with that. So some 4-on-4 hockey here. Now Cover. He went for the backhand right in front was Michaud. Almost got his second of the night. Now Cover along the back boards. Finn Kearns shoots it. That's intercepted by Milo. Milo drops it to Chemrock. Chemrock shot just wide. Milo went to get in front. Diplacito. Great tie-up by Diplacito. Now Cover. Jackson goes to his backhand. He's going to get through Chemrock. And that one's going to be stolen by the captain, Michaud. Now Dylan Orr. Dylan Orr lays a nice hit on Kearns. Cover went to get it to Kearns. Cover now had a steam. He's going to drop it out to Kearns. Kearns sends it cross ice to Diplacito. Diplacito backhands it to Sinclair. Sinclair, Diplacito, right in front to Cover. A little too far in front. Now Cover.
Going to have another penalty. This one going against Stanstead.
Wow. Sinclair back there. He's going to try to backhand it, and Michaud's going to get a stick on it.
And the officials are just hollering now. So we've got a hit to the head, high stick. Let's see who we've got. We've got Milo is one player. Who is the Saint one there that I missed that one?
And Diplacito for the Saints.
Diplacito, okay. So again, I can't overstate this. Very similar to yesterday's game. Both these penalties 11:35, and that the pace of this game is just grinding to a halt.
Oh, and there's another one here. 25 will be in the box for Stanstead as well.
Yeah, we don't have him on our game sheet, I don't believe.
Yeah, I heard he was a call-up.
Okay.
Here's DeLeche. Lane, DeLeche, Deck, and Lane. They go in a triangle for a bit here. They're going to rotate spots. DeLeche finds Lane. Right up front, up top is Deck. Lane on the left hash. They're going to rotate spots once again. Really trying to bring these Stanstead defenders out of their small triangle right in front of the net. Here's DeLeche to go back for this one. Sebastian DeLeche, number 25 from Maple, Ontario. DeLeche goes to his backhand, trying to find Kieran at the blue line. He'll have some help from Lane. Dervin at the blue line. Kieran Dervin, now surveying.
We are 5-on-4 for those that are counting at home. We're 4-on-3 there for a moment, back to 5-on-4.
DeLeche, wrister, deflected by Lane, and that will be into the netting. 7:03 here left in the second period. 5-2 lead for your Saints. Goals from Cover, Deck, Morgan, Dervin, and Lane. And the other way, we have a goal from Chemrock and Michaud. In between the pipes for the Saints is number 71, Mateo Bates. And for the Spartans, number 30, Jack Carter. Thank you for joining us from Labriere Family Arena. Michael Deck's going to face it off here with the Schultz. Dervin stick tied up. Doesn't get to this one. This one's going to be cleared, and Michaud out in front of the pack to go get this one. Sebastian DeLeche and Turner commanding this power play here for the Saints. Turner off the wall. Now here's Dervin. Dervin almost had an opportunity there to find Deck on the left side. Quick turn, blew a tire. Deck out in the middle. Dervin Schrister went for high glove side, and he just missed a little up.
Well, that little fall almost worked to his advantage as he was the first one up. I don't think anybody anticipated he'd be on his skates that quickly. One nifty little move, and he almost had another goal.
Number 25, Sebastian DeLeche, the assistant captain, finds Bordeaux, and this will be chipped in by number 9, Kieran Dervin. It'll be dropped off. Big hit there by Deck. Now Morgan. Morgan finds Deck. Deck is tripped up. That one's going to be shot to number 22. Now over the center of the ice to DeSchultz. Now there's number 16, Jackson Bell. Austin Gow will retrieve this one. Connor Dervin on the left side. Connor Dervin to Deck. That one's going to be chipped up. Bordeaux is going to soak a hit over center ice. Now here is Michaud. Michaud shot, wrister, blocked by Gow. Out in front and squeezed by Bates.
So 5:29 left to go here in the second period. And I'll tell you one thing, we've Mr. Norris that works that penalty box, we've got to hear most of his playlist with all the whistles so far. I don't know if he'll have any fresh music for us in the third. May have to start that all over again.
Winning this one is Bordeaux. Dervin's going to go after this one on the left wing. Out in front, great brick, being a brick wall there is Mateo Bates, 71.
Yeah, that was Camille Chimbrook right in front, and to his credit, or I guess to his disadvantage, he had very little space when he got that puck. That shot only traveled about 1.5 feet right into the goaltender, but nevertheless, good scoring opportunity for the Spartans.
Morgan wins this one. This is going to be shot around by Michaud. Now Orr is going to shove that one back into the Saints' end. Austin Gow retrieves this, finds Bordeaux. Bates behind his net, shoots it right up to DeCapo.
Yeah.
Jake DeCapo gets it to Bordeaux. Bordeaux knocks it down. Austin Gow, and here's Jake DeCapo. Jake DeCapo has some space. Jake DeCapo went low blocker. Good save there by Jack Carter.
Yep. Carter didn't go for any of those moves before the shot and stood tall, made a good save.
There's 27, Chemrock. Great play by Kearns to stop the forward by getting ahead of steam. Good job there by number 2, Finn Kearns. One-timer, whoa, that one's going to be up into the netting.
Well, play finally starting to open up a little bit now that we've gone a ways without any penalties. Two very entertaining teams when they get it going.
.420 left here in the second period. Thank you for joining us this afternoon from Labrier Family Arena. Now Alex Karskadin's going to shoot it back to his defenseman, Finn Kearns. Finn Kearns to Murray on the boards. Good play there. Find Karskadin. Number 29, Alex Karskadin from Toronto, Ontario. Deposito finds him
Nice
right over the
pass.
middle. Good touch there. Now Kearns. Glove save by Carter, and another penalty.
Oh. Okay, this one going against Kearns. So at 16:09, Kearns in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th penalty for the Saints this period, 7th overall. That equals the number of penalties that the Spartans have had, so 14 total to this point.
Prudhomme wins it.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, there's
penalty.
another. That's just
Silly
undisciplined by
penalty.
Milo.
Yeah.
Undisciplined.
It's tough to get back into the game when you take that kind of penalty. Milo now in the box, second time this period. 16-16 here of the second period. So, boy, Spartans had a great opportunity there to make this a 2-goal game with the power play. And now the two penalties are just 8 seconds apart. So the teams are going to, should there not be a goal in the next couple of minutes, we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for 1:52.
Gotta be Deleche. Good presence there to stop Chemrock from having any space. Now Dervin moving up the right side. Dervin. Chemrock, 1-on-1 with Turner, 2-on-1. Michaud joining the rush.
I think they got Dervin for just a stick in the hands. So So that's at 16:40 here of the period. So we got timeout. I think Stanstead has called a timeout. They've got 30 seconds on the clock. So we mentioned the Saints will not be at home next weekend. They will be in Culver, Indiana for 2 against the Military Academy. And then big weekend following that here versus a perennial powerhouse from Minnesota. Shattuck St. Mary's comes into town. Be sure to take that one in, as that is that's a game, Parker. I mean, the Saints circle that on the calendar every year. That is a true test of where you are as a hockey team on how you do against that Shattuck St. Mary's team.
All right, and so far for the Saints, they have 9 penalties this game, and Stanstead has 8, which means it's not even a second period done, and there's been 17 penalties both ways, where we had 22 yesterday. So the refs are trying to keep it clean. Deleche, good clear there. 5-on-3 here for the Spartans. Now here is Chemrock. Chemrock leaves it for number 13, Ryan Dwyer. Dwyer shoots it in to Chemrock. Chemrock's going to leave this for L'Italien. Here's Deleche to pinch. Now Chemrock. Chemrock has someone with him. Great poke away by Turner. Good job there by Turner. Now Aiden Lane going for the block. Michaud finds Chemrock. Chemrock, L'Italien. L'Italien and Chemrock play a little catch. Finds Michaud, one-timer. Great block by Deleche. That one's got a sting.
Yeah.
But he gets the job done. Well done there by the first PK line for the Saints.
Yeah, he's getting some congratulations from the bench as he comes off. That one stung, but as you said, Parker, he did his job.
Now Dwyer. Dwyer finds Chemrock. Long shift here for this group for the Spartans. Chemrock finds L'Italien. L'Italien leaves it for Dwyer. L'Italien, wrister blocked by Dervin. L'Italien, another wrister blocked by Dervin. Finds L'Italien at the point. Glove save, Bates. Great save by Mateo Bates.
Yeah, that one was a beauty. So 1 second left in the penalty to the first Saints penalty. 9 seconds left in the penalty to the Spartans, and 32 seconds left in the penalty to the Saints, number 9, Kieran Dervin. So within 30 seconds, we should be back to 5-on-5 hockey.
Chemrock, shot. Oh! Wow! Big hit by the Kearns bomb.
Big hit on a big man, that's for sure. Logan Foote, another one of those big defenders that the Spartans have out there.
Prudhomme to face it off here with Deschultz. Lucas Prudhomme is going to backhand this one. He's going to clear it for the Saints. Only 17 seconds left on the kill here.
We've got a Spartan slowly coming back to the bench. That's number 29, I believe, Dylan Orr. Is that 29 or 26? 26, I think. Just shot lights.
And they killed that one. The Saints now even strength here with 1:16 left to go in the first. Finds Cover at the middle ice. Here's Prudhomme moving quickly through. 2-on-3 for the Saints. One for the toe drag, poked away by Dwyer. Prudhomme, quick turn. Now Plante. Plante to Polasek. Polasek dumps it. Back is Diplacito. Diplacito drops this one, gets it to Cover. Cover backhands it to Sinclair. Sinclair sends it through the middle. Prudhomme finds it. Prudhomme goes around, looking for Deleche, and he's tripped up. He's in the goalie's net. Another penalty.
Yeah, that was great play by Prudhomme. Didn't really look like he had much there, but he stuck with it, kept his legs moving, and draws the penalty.
That'll be Orr's second of the period.
Now, you know, a penalty like that I can live with. I mean, that's something just, you know, he took the man down on a scoring opportunity. I would be a bit frustrated as both coaches on the number of slashing, hit from behind, and cross-checking penalties. Those, in some circles, would be considered more selfish penalties, right?
Yeah.
You feel bad for the moment, you want to get back at somebody, and the rest of your team suffers. That penalty was not of that sort. That may have prevented a scoring opportunity.
We are now 26 seconds left here in second period, and we now have 18 penalties total in this game, 9 for each team. Saints will try to put one on the back of the net here. 26 seconds to do so, and they'll come back in the third with a little bit of a power play left. Sebastian Deleche gets past his defender, finds Deck at the red line. High shot saved by Carter. Now Dervin. Deleche at the blue line.
Nice play by Deleche.
Lane at the right wing finds Turner. Turner finds Dervin. Dervin shot. That one's going to be swallowed up by Carter.
Yeah, just 1.8 seconds to go. Did the Saints pull their goalie here? Doesn't look like they're going to make a move to do so. See if we can get through this 1.8 seconds without a penalty here, Parker.
Saints went for it and couldn't get it. That's a wrap on period 2. 5-2 lead for the Saints. Hello, welcome back for the third period. Stanstead Spartans are going to win this first draw, and it's going to be shot up into the Saints end. Bates is going to come out to play this one. Austin Gow moving through the center ice. Drops it to Karskadden. Karskadden moving quickly. Quick turnaround, gets it to the blue line to Bordeaux. Bordeaux, that one's going to be popped out of their zone. Gow's going to have to help him regroup. Morgan shoots it. Gow now trying to find an open man. Karskadden on the right wing is open. Defender is knocked down. Karskadden takes a shot there. Slow, disciplined hockey so far throughout this first minute. Morgan right in front, looking for DeCapo. Great defense there by Michael Milo to tie up DeCapo's stick. Austin Gow to Karskadden at the right dot. That one's going to be blocked and away. Behind the net, good strength there by Morgan to get it off the big defender. Now Morgan drops it for Gow. Gow gets it to DeCapo at the red line, looking for Morgan. Great pass, right idea, just deflected.
Yeah, Gow might have been another option in that when he laid that pass off, he went directly to the net as well.
And we're now at even strength here. Here's Gow chasing back. Great selfless play there. Morgan finds Karskadden at the top. Long shift here for those guys. Turner. And DeLeche back behind the Saints net for this one. Gets it to Dervin up front. Now Deck chasing. And this one should be covered by Carter. Deck with a little snow on the goalie.
Well, again, we mentioned the Saints will travel from here to Indiana next weekend. Home again after that against Shattuck St. Mary's. And I think, Parker, that pretty well takes them through Christmas. Is that correct?
Yeah. I think they have another tournament in somewhere in the States on the 18th. And then until January 3rd, they go to New Hampshire for the Game Sheet Cup, I believe.
And, of course, following that, we'll have the traditional and highlight McPherson tournament here coming later in January. Again, I believe the information for that is up on the website, sac.on.ca. You don't want to miss that.
Aiden Lane on the right hash. That puck is going to be off the skate of Max Shepard and back into the Saints end. Bates gets it to Turner. Now there's Tremrock right in front, shot upstairs. Jackson Bell with a quick snipe there, top right. Jackson Bell buries the first one of the period.
Yeah, great shot by Bell. Turnover by the Saints deep in their end, and that quickly. Third goal goes up on the board for the Spartans. That goal at 2:39 here of the third period. So we've got a game here. By this point yesterday, I mean, we were almost running the clock out because of the score, but and there is a check.
Big hit by Kearns. Now Sinclair chips it by. Looks for Prudhomme. Prudhomme, breakaway. Great defense there by number 24, Plante.
Yeah, Plante saved one there. Play certainly opening up here.
Deposito, right side now. And now here's Chip. Chip shot. That's deflected off the pad of Kearns and into the netting.
Yeah, a couple of uncharacteristic St. Andrews turnovers in their own end. Ended up with a goal and almost another good scoring opportunity right there. So still a lot of time left. 16:44 to go here in the third period. As it starts to snow, it finally hit our area. We've been surrounded, not this area here, but to the north and east of us have absolutely been pounded with snow. And it looks like it's finally coming our way. We'll get another penalty here. And guess who? Milo back in the box.
Wow.
That's at 3:28 here of the third period. So, again, not helping the cause as your team is just climbing back into this one. And now just giving the Saints another 2 minutes or less of man advantage.
Dervin, Deck, Lane, Turner, and Deleche. Top power play line to face off now against the Spartans. Try to bury their 6th of the night to give them a 3-goal lead. Dervin wins this draw to Turner. Turner fans on that one. It's going to be shot to the blue line. Deleche will recover it. Gets Dervin on the right wing. Now Deck at the hash. They're going to switch places, and Deleche will have it at the top. Deleche shot, pad, save, and Deleche will keep this in. Good hand-eye coordination. Deck went for the one-timer, Turner. And then there's 26, DeSchultz. Amazing play there. Lane is going to ring it around the boards. Dervin's going to grab this one. Nifty move by Dervin. Number 9 gets it. Turner, Deleche. Now Dervin on the right wing. Dervin, Deck off the boards, right through the middle. Off the ref.
That didn't help.
Yeah. That one's going to be right behind the net. Deleche, 2-5 from Maple, Ontario, will recover this one. Sebastian Deleche will get all the way to half and more. Deleche went for the centering pass to Lane, but it was off a stick. Back to the top to Dervin. Now looking, shot! Glove save, Jack Carter.
Yeah, Carter saw that one all the way, made the save, so we're going to get full changes here for the Saints. 45 seconds left to go in the penalty to Milo. So a fresh 5 out there for Coach Manning. Good one. Thank Evan Carr on the camera here today, also doing the producing for us. Kind of a skeleton crew here. Mr. Wyatt not here as well.
And now that one's 2-on-1 here for the Spartans. Oh, great stick by Kearns. Now pad save by Bates. Well done. Now Prudhomme saucers it off the boards to Cover. Cover, backhand. Jackson Cover now putting the moves. One for Sinclair right in front off his skate. This one's going to be backhanded Prudhomme. Looked for Cover in open space. Couldn't find him. Now Deposito keeps this one in. Jackson Cover going through the center. And that one's stick's going to be lifted there by Chemrock. Cover's going to keep this one in. Big hit by Prudhomme. Oh, there's another one from Kearns. Now Cover. Jackson Cover. Nice shot. Blocker save, though, by Jack Carter. Austin Gow at center ice. Going to take it in himself. Goes to the backhand. Going to wrap around. Puts it right in front. Off a skate.
Yeah, that went off a defender's leg and resulted in a shot on net, but the goaltender, Jack Carter, up to the task, making the save. 13:58 left to go here in the third. Score is still 5-3 in favor of the Saints. Again, they won here yesterday afternoon. Same opponent, Stanstead Spartans. Saints winning that one 10-3.
Jake DeCapo shoots that one off a skate. Connor Dervin now sauces it to Bordeaux. Bordeaux to Morgan. Morgan to DeCapo. DeCapo shot. This one's going to be smothered by Carter.
So I'm looking at my score sheet here. We only have one penalty for this third period. I don't mean to jinx this, but it's actually been very entertaining hockey here for this third period.
Morgan to face it off with Plante. Plante wins this one. Milo's going to be back with Bordeaux. Now Jake DeCapo attempt to get it in front. Good stuff there by Logan Foote. Connor Dervin, quick turnaround. Finds Gow. Gow back to his D partner Dervin. Quick chip there by DeCapo. Bordeaux's stick is flying off there. Austin Gow now with it at the red line. Now to Connor Durbin. Nice pass there, just a bit ahead of Morgan. Saints will regroup here in their own zone. Finally get this puck into the Stanstead zone. But now Foot will recover and send it in. Gowis had a lot of action this shift with the puck.
He's had a good game.
Yeah, he's been very solid defensively and went for a few offensive chances as well. Spartan down. Milo's at the top. Quick wrister wide. And that puck's going to be bouncing around. Austin Gow chips it to Veach. Ben Veach off the boards to Morgan. Morgan's going to dump it and go for a change. Jack Carter with it. He's going to send it back to his defender. Good pressure here by Murray. Takes the puck off him. Good job there by Ryan Murray. Now Veach, Karskaden, and Murray, the forwards for the Saints. Milo chips it up.
But Milo, when he's not in the penalty box, he eats the minutes up for the Spartans. He has long shifts and is a very capable defender.
Now L'Italien with it for the Spartans in their own zone. L'Italien, great pass up there, and now the good breakout successful for the Spartans. Losing the puck there is number 25. He's going to send it in. Turner will retrieve it and find Aiden Lane, the captain, with the puck. Big hit there. Now Aiden Lane. Lane puts it through a defender's stick, shoots it over the middle. That's going to be poked away.
I don't think Kieran Dervin saw that. It almost hit him in the back of the shoulder pads as the puck flipped up in the air.
Deck Dervin chasing L'Italien. L'Italien shoots this one up. Deposito finds it. He finds Dervin. Waiting for Deck to get on side. Dervin will try to get it to Deposito. That one's just out. Deposito, Kearns. Now Dervin pokes it up. Lane will find this one. Lane looks for the pass off the skate of L'Italien. Deposito went for the hit. And now here comes Plante. Plante shot. Stick save by Bates. Puck is loose. Nice hit there by Dervin. Lane chasing Max Shepard. Shepard finds Plante. Plante moving quickly up ice. Cover gives him a check. Nice hit by Kearns. Once again, been very physical this game. Dylan Orr gets it to Shepard as D-man. Plante, and that one's going to be offside. 10:14 left to go here in this period.
As the snow continues to fall here on the beautiful campus of St. Andrews College, of course, the north end of the rink has natural lighting here, and we can see the snow coming down. The football field, which is directly north of us, is now a tundra covered in white. So that has all happened here basically in the last 35, 40 minutes, I would say.
Austin Gow drops this one back for Connor Dervin. Connor Dervin to Cover. Cover gets it to Prudhomme, gets it to Sinclair, cross ice, leaves it for Cover. Cover, wrister, goal! He shoots, he scores for Jackson Cover, notching his second of the night.
Yeah, and I think as good a shot as that was, I think the goaltender, Jack Carter, if there's one goal that the Saints had today, that's a shot he'd like to have back. I don't think he was landmarked exactly where he thought he was. With the expression that he had, I think he almost thought that shot was going to go wide. And it came in just inside the post, about halfway up the net. So again, Jackson Cover, that's his second one today, right?
Yep.
He's the first goal scorer of the game. Cover keeping this remarkable streak of goal scoring alive. Should he get another one here, he will have had a hat trick or better in 3 of the last 4 games that he's played in. I mean, how good is that? That's unheard of in any level of hockey. I don't know exactly what the delay is here. Again, it was a discussion with the Stanstead bench, but it looks like we've cleared that up. So here comes Cover again. Can he make it 3?
Cover now 17th on the year. Good pressure by Sinclair and Gow. Puck is loose. Shot fanned on by number 9, Robert Scherer from Maryland. Michael Milo at center ice. Good poke check by Connor Durbin. Now here's Jackson Cover. Jackson Cover circling. Will opt not to pass and hold on to this one. And it's poked away by 2-2 Aaron Chip. Shot up there. Sinclair has it. He's going to dump it, and here come the Saints to chase. Out to play this one is Carter. Along the boards. Now number 16, Bell. Already has one tonight. Finds Chip, shot blocked by DeLeche. Turner. Off the boards to DeCapo. 2-on-2. DeCapo, Sinclair. Sinclair. Shot. Great blocker save by Carter.
That was a great save because that shot was labeled very similar to Cover's shot.
Oh! Sinclair went for the backhand. It was just high. Might have went off a stick. Morgan. Quick move to the backhand. Nice move. That one's lost. Now Turner regains possession for the Saints. Clap shot. That one's going to be wide. DeLeche is going to shove this one back into the Spartans' end. 8:13 here left in the third. Now DeLeche drops this one off to Turner. Oliver Turner, number 18, committed to Colgate. Behind the net, great physical presence. Who's going to come out with this one? DeLeche and DeSchultz battling. There's going to be a whistle. I think puck was covered for too long. 7:52 here left in the third.
Yeah, I think the officials thought we're going to end up with another penalty with this one the longer that puck stays along the boards. So we'll just blow the whistle now and go with the face-off. There have been more discussions with the coaches, too, between whistles here.
And this period, we've only seen one penalty here so far, which is period low for this series.
Yeah, I can't imagine what the discussion would be about.
Yeah.
I can't remember a contentious play in the last minute or so. So
Stanstead wins this one. L'Italien tries to put it on net. DeCapo, Morgan lost the stick. Now L'Italien shoots this one up. Finn Kearns has it. Puck is lost. 24. Plante will keep this one in. Shoots it over the middle. Was DeSchultz. That one's just deflected just up. Now Luca Deposito gets it to Morgan. Morgan drops it to Bordeaux. The two roommates moving up ice together. Morgan to DeCapo. DeCapo one-timer. Glove save by Carter.
that was interesting because Morgan either lost or broke his stick earlier in that shift, went by the bench, grabbed another player's stick, and almost had an assist on the play.
Mm-hmm.
So always nice to get an assist with one of your teammates' sticks.
Karskanen wins this draw, but the Spartans will have possession. Ryan Murray gets it. He's going to shoot it right in front. Shot blocked there by Shepard. Here is Connor Durbin. Connor Durbin chips it to Karskanen. Karskanen, great defensive play by Dylan Orr. Karskanen. Right in front. Veach almost had a goal there.
Yeah, good job by the goalie making himself big as Veach got at least one, if not two, jabs at that puck. If there was any opening, the puck would have found itself in the net, but the goaltender did a good job of plugging that up, that being Jack Carter.
Now Veach goes to win this one. Number 18 has it. He's going to sauce it up to Durbin. Durbin. Now Ryan Murray. Murray finds Veach. The two teammates on their outside team, YSC U16 Express, have some good chemistry. Number 11, Zachary Michaud, gets it poked away by Austin Gow. Austin Gow gets it taken by Michaud. Big hit by Veach there. Now 18, Nathan Crane gets it. Gow finds Dervin. Dervin was looking for Veach, who's just ahead.
That was as close to being a shot on net as you can have without it being one. So we've got the icing. Faceoff will come all the way back with 6:08 left here in the third period. Saints have had a great record so far, but boy, they've been deadly at home. I can't remember the last game that they lost here at LeBrier Family Arena.
Dervin finds Veach. Now it's fanned on. Ryan Murray tips it, so there will be no icing. Murray on the forecheck. Big hit Murray on the big man Milo. Turner gets on the right side. Ryan Murray, good defensive presence there. Now Michael Deck chasing. Now here is Dervin. Michael Deck is offside. Dervin would have had a lane. Now DeLeche gives a hack. Chip, shot, great block by Turner. Dervin leaves it for Turner. It's going to be a penalty.
I don't know if that's DeLeche going to the box. I believe it is. And that's his first trip there, I believe. It is. So DeLeche in the box at 14:35.
Now at the red line is L'Italien with the puck. L'Italien looking for a shot and will opt to shoot goal Michaud, and Michaud takes a shot there, saved by Bates.
Yeah, Bates did well to see that puck because there was some traffic in front of him. Puck rolled up his glove hand a little bit, but he hung on to force the face-off.
Luke Sinclair with it now, exiting the Saints' end. Luke Sinclair has it on the boards. There's going to be 3 Spartans there with him on the penalty kill, keeping it in their zone. Doing a great job of that. Sinclair is down. Big hit behind the play. Whoa! Prudhomme. Nice hit. Deposito guarding Tremrock, and that's going to be a goal. Michael Milo.
Milo makes this a 2-goal game. So that's at 15-14 here of the third period. So Stanstead hanging around. Got to give him credit. Particularly after the way yesterday's game went, you would think that maybe they would just turn it down, but they haven't. To their credit, they've kept this now a 2-goal game and still lots of time left, 4:43 on the clock.
Morgan went for the nifty move there. He's going to attempt to get it to the blue line. Puck's going to be stopped on the boards. 4:30 left here in the third. Jake DiCapo chasing. Now Arima bounces it off the boards to Dwyer. Dwyer shot cross ice. Now DeSchultz with it, moving quickly. Gets it to the blue line, Arima. Arima pass intercepted. Here comes DiCapo. Jake DiCapo, breakaway, shoots. Oh, pad save. DiCapo gets it in front, and that one's going to be covered by Carter.
Well, there's a pass you'd like to have back again if you could. Boy, if you're going to go laterally, you've got to make sure that pass gets through, and that was right on DiCapo's tape. He had about 100 feet of runway to get it going and take that shot, but again, credit to Jack Carter. Stood tall, made the glove save.
Karskadin, Veach, Murray, Turner, and DeLeche for the Saints. Carskadden wins it to Turner. Turner shoots it around, and this one's going to clear the Saints' end. Going to be in a foot race here. Deleche will win it. Deleche to Murray. Murray, good drop off to Carskadden. Turner gets it poked away. Nice hit by Murray along the boards. Now Max Shepard goes back for this one. Zachary Michaud, quick shot, blocked by Deleche. Deleche now. Deleche and Carskadden. Shot right in front. Good block by Deleche. That was a doorstep opportunity for Michaud right there. Now, good block there by Veach. Carskadden's going to be chasing this one. It's going to be dumped in by Shepard.
Well, I'm watching the goalie here. We're at the 3-minute mark. They're only 2 down. Will they pull him? We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Veach, tape to Murray. Murray shot, and that one's going to be covered by Carter. Carter from St. Philip's, Newfoundland, and is committed to Charlottetown for next year. 6-foot senior, 155 pounds.
The Stanstead team has a number of big players on them. One of the bigger teams we've had here in this rink this year.
Bates is coming out to play this one. He shoots it. It's going to be deflected. Now here's Deck. Deck, Lane, and Dervin on the offensive side. Deck finds Dervin. Dervin, one-timer to Diplacito, fanned on. Now here comes number 13, Dwyer. Ryan Dwyer's shot. That's going to be a pad deflected away by Bates.
Nice play by Kearns there.
Net is off. 2:25 here left in the third.
Kearns played the angle there very well. He angled his man off to the side, almost like a defensive back might on a receiver on a long passing route, and really took any great scoring opportunity away. Yeah, I think officials were discussing exactly where that puck was and who knocked the net off the mooring. So apparently it was a Stanstead player, so the face-off is going to come outside the blue line.
Dervin wins it to Diplacito. Diplacito finds Kearns. Kearns on the left side finds Deck. Now Dervin with it. Kieran Dervin, shoot, shot. There was Lane for the deflection. Diplacito sends it back into the zone. Lane at the red line. Lane goes to the backhand. That one's going to be wide. Dervin gets it. Finds Lane. Aiden Lane to Dervin. Dervin creeping in on the goalie. He's right on the crease, and that's cleared by Michaud. Stick lift there. Kearns will keep this one in. Milo will clear it. Oh, and that is off. Now here is Chemrock. Chemrock leaves it. Plante. Chemrock right in front. Good block there by Kearns. Now here is Deck. Deck and Lane, 2-on-2. Deck leaves it for Lane. Lane over the middle. Finds Cover. Cover, wrist shot. Smothered by Carter.
Minute 30 left to go here in the third. Don't think any penalties are going to come out of this. And I guess I'm wrong in that number 24, that's Oliver Plant, and Aiden Lane will go in the box. It'll be interesting to see if Stanstead gains possession and clears the zone, if Jack Carter stays in net or makes his way to the bench.
Now Cover behind the net. That one's going to be shot away. Connor Dervin shoves it back in the Spartan zone. Just over a minute left here in the third period. 6-4 lead for the Saints. Let's see if they want to See if they want to get their goalie out of there and go 6-on-5. Cover gets it deflected. Dervin wins it. Finds Sinclair. Sinclair, wraparound. Cover. Oh, Cover had a shot there. Almost pocketed his third. Elected to pass. 54 seconds left. This one's going to be covered by Carter.
Well, Saints aren't giving them the opportunity, are they? Keeping the puck down at that end where it's exactly where you would like to have it to protect that 2-goal lead with under a minute left to go now.
Prudhomme wins this one to Cover. Now Spartans breaking out. High backhand. This one's going to stay in the rink. Sinclair, saucer pass. Looks for Prudhomme, couldn't find him. It's going to be shoved in by the Spartans. Sinclair.
Yeah, they're calling for the goaltender now. I don't know why they waited as long as they did.
Now here is Cover. Going to look for a hat trick. Instead, he's going to find Sinclair on the right side. Now Connor Dervin. Shot tipped by Sinclair.
Well, I think Sinclair's almost apologizing to Dervin in that Dervin's shot looked like it was going to go in the net. And he tipped it right before it went over the red line.
Oh, no. That was Dervin's goal. Sinclair buries his 9th of the year.
You know, the way this game's going, you wonder if the officials would just let this clock run out here and that we're back to a 3-goal spread. We only have 10.9 seconds left, and you don't want this one to end with some kind of an ugly incident.
And that'll be all for tonight's game. 6-4 win for the Saints. Sweep the series against Stanstead. Makes it 2-0. We had a blast this weekend. Thank you for joining us from La Briere Family Arena, and have a good night.